Okay. I won't start saying good morning until anyone can tell me if I'm muted or not. Wait. Wait, can you hear me? Oh my goodness. Is the sound working today? You can hear me, yay! So the mute seems to have worked today. Streamlabs was having another problem when every time I tried to change, like usually when I go to put the title in, it's just completely blank and I just put it in and it's fine. It had my one from yesterday on, and it just kept on, every time I deleted it, it would reappear, and then it would just be mixed in, so it would be like, Thursday, I'm doing Peglet. I was like, wait, no. So I had a bit of a battle with it. I had to delete most of it, and then fill in the gaps with breakfast with the buns. Just using the letters. Dear oh dear. Good morning, Emma and Mazira and Arnhol and Vamp and Default and Joe and Drew, Annie, Casey and Ravane and Maxwell and Pim and Carl and Palin. Did I miss anyone? Did I miss anyone? You're off to Centre Parks tomorrow. Wait, are you off to Centre Parks tomorrow or tonight? Good morning, Line morning, Delta. Delta, I hope you're doing okay today, and you're very welcome. You're always welcome for some little Banui pictures. Good morning, Melba and Merlin. Tomorrow, nice. Morning, Nick. Morning, Kuma. Morning, Yuko and Guy and Copper. Fion's in a really weird mood today, just to let you know. She did zoomies and then just flopped. And then all of a sudden she just like got up and did a big binky. She can't seem to decide what she is today. Can you? When is Fionn not in a weird mood? This is true. I guess if anything, she's in a normal mood, because that's a very... Hello? That's a very Fionn. Also, my tummy is super rumbly, so apologies if you can just hear... Thinking you can go to Centre Parks on a Thursday. I've never been to a Centre Parks. Is it just... Wait. Surely it's not just a weekend thing. Can you stay for... Wait, what? Can you... Teach me. Teach me the ways of Centre Parks. Are there like... Does it have to be like Friday to Friday or Friday to Monday or something? Or Monday to Monday? Monday to Friday? Monday to Friday or Friday to Monday. Oh my gosh. So can you not stay any longer? Or could you do like Friday to the even later Monday? Or is it just like a very short, you can have 4 days or 5 days and that is it. Then you get out. Get out. Good morning, Rob. Oh, I have my doo-doos turned very quiet. AV, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. Oh my gosh, almost a year? But limey. Thank you. You can do weekend, midweek or full week. Changeover on a Monday or Friday only. You'd have to remortgage your house. Oh, is Centre Park's quite spenny? I've just never been. I've been to something that I think, oh no, I guess it wasn't very similar. It was sort of like similar-ish in that it was cabins in the woods. Storming, thank you very much for the follow. It was like, what was the company called? I think the company might have literally just been called like cabins. Was it Woodland Holidays or something? And it was over in the Forest of Dean that we went to. It was very lovely. Well, I say it was lovely. The woods was lovely. The cabin itself was lovely. The bed was one of the worst beds I've ever slept on. And it was the one bad thing about the holiday. It was literally like, it was just like we woke up in so much pain every morning, but we were like, yay, we're in the woods. It is spenny, but also contained, and you know what you're getting. That is true. That is true. Centre Parks is great if you like nature and sports, which is perfect for me. Good morning, Blue Cross. Sorry, Jerry. Jerry snuffled my bum. It made me jump. Hello. Hello, lovely boy. I guess you'll be wanting your breakfast then. Good morning, Tim. Oh, jeez. Bunnies, you're creating a whirlwind. Hungry little bunooies. Good morning, Stephen. Gerry is very much, you can do archery there? I want to do archery. My family went on holiday recently to Centre Parks. And I think my niece did a lot of those sorts of activities. Gerry is wearing a jacket. He's just like the molt has just come through in loads of patches. So he's just looking particularly scruffy. The pool/water park thingy at Centre Parks is very good. Oh, I also realised that Blue Cross, how did the fundraiser go the other week? For the rabbit awareness. How did it go? I did archery once and found out I was uncommonly good for someone who'd never done it before. So I quit on that high note. I bloomin' love archery. There was one time I was telling Chris Hughes this the other day. Was it Chris Hughes? No, it was Tom Bates. I was telling Tom this the other day. Morning, Zeus. That Gerry sniffs. I guess Gerry wanted to find out if you are a strange butler human that provides feedies. Since you could be any other human is true. It is true. I did archery on holiday and I didn't get bullseyes, and then the instructor came over. I should mention this was in France. The instructor came over and just said something to me in French, and I didn't understand any of it, but I was just doing that thing of being like, yeah, and then I was just like, okay, and then I just turned around and got a bullseye, and I was like, oh, I guess some part of my brain speaks French. I really enjoyed it though. Bloomin' love archery. Anne, do you have any memory of what the other two stories were? I finished one of them. Oh, morning, Lifelike. Really good. We had so many people watching and learning about buns, and we raised about £300 in just an hour. Oh my gosh, amazing. Nice. Nice. I need to have Loboto. Stinky Loboto. I specifically took pictures of Belly last night to send it to you as well. But it's a pity you're ignoring me. Guess you won't see it. Oh, morning, Loboto. How you doing? How's it going? I did sleep well. I was just a bit cold. Bullseye is darts. Gold is archery. Oh. Nice. I have so much respect for streamers after trying to run the behind the scenes. It was chaotic but fun. I think that some of the best streams are the chaotic ones, though. People seem to love the janky chaos of things like cooking streams and whatever Doughtus does. I got a lot of gutter balls in bowling. I went bowling in Breobin Woods. I went bowling at the Lanes the other day, which is a place in Bristol, and they don't have any bumpers. I really wanted to put bumpers on, but they don't have them, so I was like, oh no, guess I gotta get good. I did not get good. Monkey Brain, thank you very much for the follow. The other thing I was going to say is I was really excited because I thought that my favourite food van were going to be at the Harbourside today, which is right by the office. And it turns out that they were there yesterday. And sniffle snaffle. Yeah, they were there yesterday, and they're like by Temple Meads today, which is not close to the office. And I was like, I was really looking forward to getting it as well. Do they have the wrap that's a dinosaur to vomit the ball for you? They don't even have that. You just have to be a pro. And then I went with Rob, who was just getting like strikes every single time. And there's me, just vaguely throwing the ball in the right direction. Get some delicious ooey instead. Well, morning, AG. I was thinking like, Temple Mead's probably a 10-minute walk from the office for those without context. Well, if you say 10-minute walk, it makes it sound like I should go and get it. The problem is, herein lies the problem. I said I would meet Simon at the office midday, and the Temple Meads market doesn't open until 12:30. So I would have to get into the office and then walk all the way back and then walk all the way. Maybe it is worth it though. Maybe I could get Arnhall started a bicycle taxi business called Arnhalls. So maybe I can just hire Arn to cycle me cycle me there and back. Rob, are you going to teach me how to bowl? I asked you when we were there. I was like, how'd you do it? And he was like, you just do it. Just do it, forehead. Just hit all the pins over in one go. He still wouldn't say hello, it's true. Just stay quiet the whole time. You could always offer to meet Simon at the office at 12:45. Go to Temple Meads first. Buy him an ice cream too. Oh, you can't throw in a straight line. Don't aim for a straight throw. Yeah, see, that's what I do. I realise how much I curve the ball every time, so I try and just throw it off to the side, and then that vaguely worked a bit. Arnhall, is it an app I can download? Can I order donuts? I feel like the ice cream might not wait. Oh, I guess if you had that in the other order, when you get to England, then you have the ice cream. It's been a bit of a hard week, so it's nice to see the buns. I hope you're okay, Chewy. Bowling would make a good members only video. I have a feeling they did one at the lane sometime. Good morning, Tilda. I swear they did a bowling video years ago. I mean, you're right though. It'd be a nice one for maybe whilst Boba is over. Morning, DA. How you doing? Today is an 8 on the hedgehog cake scale. Fifi is vibrating. Look at her. You just excited? I don't even know what's going on. I can see so many tufts under her chin, but she does not like it if I get them. Do they have lawn bowls near you? They do. Not super near us. Morning, Rosabelle. How are you feeling? You always need to redo all live action vids anyway, so may as well. Yeah. Giants versus Boba. You're stinky. No. I want to go curling. I was saying to Tom the other day we should go curling. Better than yesterday though, just a real rough throat. Yeah, you waking up feeling like you got conkers in your throat. Not conkers. Well, yeah, conkers when they're still in the spikes. Spike conkers. Wait, it is conkers that go in the spikes, isn't it? Yeah. I'd love a re-record of some Yogs songs with current Yogs. Who's just nuts? Have you ever done an escape room? Oh, I bloomin' love escape rooms. I miss collecting conkers. I used to love that. Because my mum used to work on weekends, so my dad would take us for walks in the woods, and very often we would do things like going out collecting conkers. There's a bowls club not far from me, so it can't be that far for brioche. Got some good news. I've decided I'm moving this year no matter what. Hopefully early next year if I can sort everything out. Nice. Did I say good morning, Anna? If not, good morning, Anna. I used to just I never really played conkers because I felt bad for the conkers, but I used to just finding nice ones, taking them home, just for the sake of Just like collecting nice acorns as well. She has run away. Vivi. I liked when they were really shiny. Yeah, when you found like perfect conkers as well. Oh, they were beautiful. Good morning, Minion. Let me see if... Oh my gosh. Is Gerry under the table? Mayhaps. He is. Hello. Hello, baby boy. What are you doing under here? You just chilling? The heck's a conker? It's like a brown stone, but it's alive. I can't think how to describe them. Yeah, it's a big chestnut, horse chestnut. There was an aggressively vegan comment. I like to collect shells last time on the beach. Also a sucker for a good pine cone. Oh, I'd love a pine cone. I remember getting I have to say the video of Gerry's main in front of the fan the other day was magnificent. He's so noble when he has the fan. I love to collect stones on my way on hikes, but then I never look at them. I never look at them at home. Yeah. I collected lots of, because when I went on holiday, I was like, Kirsty, do you want me to bring you anything back? And she was like, can you bring me back a nice stone? So then I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what a nice stone is, because what if something I think is nice, Kirsty's just like, what? That's a terrible stone. So I ended up just collecting this massive variety of stones and shells, bringing them back and just being like, take your pick. Whichever your heart desires shall be yours. Every stone is nice, yeah. She would have liked any stone because it was from you. BT about digging up the road again. Pray for my internet. Oh no. Lottie has this weird bit of neck fluff. There always seems to be billowing in the breeze even when it's completely still. Is she like Casimir? Just always got a personal breeze. I used to love when... Because I went to... My primary school was next to the woods. So we used to occasionally go out for like woodland walks just as part of the school day. And sometimes we would get given these like massive like A3 sheets to... and it would have things on like, you know, an acorn and a coin or whatever, and you would go into the woods and you would just try and like find all of those things, and you would tape them to the paper, which was very lumpy, but I used to love that. Oh my gosh, Phoebe. she just zoomed right into me. Oh, there she goes. Hello. You're so zoomy. This is what she's been doing all morning. You're blocking the way. She just zoom and then she floop. She recharges. Need a second Karen to catch these crashes, yeah. She was really kicking off yesterday. Morning, evil cow. She was something really upset her. And she was thumping, and I was like, oh no, what is it? Like, why are you kicking off? Everything's fine. And then I had to take, like, I did the bunny's litter tray, and I went to take the bag outside, and and there was a cat in, like, the neighbour has this big bush outside the house, and I could just hear, like, rustling in it, and I was like, oh no, what is this? It sounded huge, like, I genuinely thought it was going to be like a fox or a werewolf. But it turned out it was just a tiny cat. A bear. Morning, Poke Kick. Morning, Rambo. It was the little cat. I don't know if any of you remember, but there was a cat who came into our... Oh no, this was the middle of the night. This was at like 2 a.m. And it was just this tiny cat that had come into our kitchen on Halloween. It was it's very cute. But it's just, I think because when I went outside, I obviously made the cat jump, so all of a sudden it just made this like real sudden noise, and then I was just there like, ugh. And then I was scared to like turn my back to the bush whilst I was putting the bin in, and then I couldn't get the lid up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is how I'm gonna get got. It's gonna jump out at me whilst my back is turned fiddling with a bin. But I survived. I made to tell the tale. And then I like turned off the lights and I was like, Alex, there's something outside. There's something in the bush. And he was like, oh, okay, what is it? I was like, I don't know, but it sounded huge. It sounded like human footsteps. And then we like turned off the lights and went to the window to peek out the front, and then this tiny cat jumps out the bush. I was like, it sounded huge. Oh. A seagull jumped from the roof outside my window to the top of my bedroom, made me jump earlier. Oh, good morning, Sulk. I don't remember what dreams I had last night. I had one about Yoggun a few nights back. Nice. Bigfoot of Bristol. Good morning, Dave. But it was, yeah, just a cute little kitty cat. The bunnies have never met a cat. No. Well, actually, no, tell a lie. They have. They've seen cats. My friend who bonded them, she has 2 ragdolls. And they just are very chill around bunnies. They just tend to like strut around. So I guess they probably would have not properly met them, but they would have seen them just walking by. But yeah, I had a recurring dream about something I needed to do when I woke up. I think this is the first night in a long time. I think because I had to wake up to an alarm. I had to get up early to wash my hair. To go into the office. So I got up to an alarm, and that's probably why I don't remember what I dreamed. Especially as I was still up at 2 playing bloomin' Dota with Dav. So I don't think I got enough sleep to have a dream. No. But the last few nights I've had, like, when Kirsty and I did. Oh, actually, no, we've not done it yet. But I've been recording my dreams for the podcast, and there's like some that are bad influence. It was Ruth's fault. Ruth really just wanted to play Dota and kept on insisting that we did. I had a dream that this boy in my class was doodling in my Latin book, and I was trying to make him stop, but the teacher wasn't doing anything. I woke up nearly falling off the hammock. Oh no. I know, Ruth is such a bad influence. We ended up getting quite thrashed in Dota, to be honest, because we played with one of Dav's friends and Mamo, and I guess they both put the level up a lot, so we ended up playing against, like, it match made us with just actual pros. Morning, Milo. Ruth having a 3 a.m. game of Dota. She's been fully indoctrinated. Yeah, it's because you play with Dav. I was looking through my, like, can anyone guess how many games of Dota Alex and I have played together? Because I was looking through my teammates page yesterday, and it shows you your win-loss rate. I actually have one of my highest win rates with Dav. We're like 66.7%. Joe is the closest so far. I'll give you a clue. It could be a year that some of you were born in. It's long enough to be a year. I raised to 5. Oh, Maxwell, you're close. You're very close. Even closer, AJ. It was 1996 that we played together. Although I think we played another one after that, so I guess it's 1997 now. Alex was like, okay, we're going to play 4 more then. I was like, oh no. You should stream your 2000th game together. Yeah. It's 1997 is a fantastic year. Wait. Rossabo, is that when you... Wait. Rookie numbers. You were born in 97. Well, there you go. If you get to 2022, you have to stop and only do 1 a year after that, yeah. Wait, Anho, were you born in 97? Oh my gosh, you're an actual babby. Actual babby boo. I think the bunnies know it's vaccination day. They are hiding. Oh no. Oh no. Is this how Brandy gets our age details? The number of hours might be your PIN number. Why not find out? Yeah, if just put your PIN numbers in chat. It's bound to be one of them. Oh. Babies. If they're babies, then what am I being born in 2000? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A twinkle in your parents' eye. Oh geez, people born in 2000 are gonna be like 22 this year. That's what? No, that's so weird. That's so weird. Stop, that's illegal. No. Wait, so Rossabo, are you a baby too? People from 2004 can drive. Blimey. The babies. Oh, Rosabo's a baby. Rosa baby. Blimey. That's so strange. I don't think 25 is baby age at this point. Just wait until you're in your 30s and then you'll look at 25-year-olds and be like, it's just a baby. Just a baby. No, honestly, like being in your 30s is great. You change your priorities, I would say, and you stop. I think you don't worry about the little things as much because you're old enough to realize what the real crisis you should be having is. I'm an adult. I identify as an adult, but my streamer says I'm just a baby. Can my first TikTok be a video of you on? Yeah, I think I changed a lot when I got into my 30s. I can give the bunnies treats. I can. It's not very exciting today, though. I don't know if they're going to be particularly fussed. Could be like Phoebe from Friends and do things on your bucket list before you turn 30. See, it's so strange to me because I watched Friends when I was like, I guess, would I have even, yeah, I would have been a teenager, but like a very young teenager. To me, they always seemed like it's that sort of weird, like if I looked at them now, I'd probably think that they looked young, but because I watched it then, they were like proper grown-ups to me sort of thing. It's like I have this memory of when I was a young boy, when I was really little, I stayed in a room. I went on a school trip with kids that were like, I think about 4 years older than me, and Webster Rose, thank you for the follow. Morning, Chris. But to me, in my memory, those kids, even though they must have been about 11, were like fully grown adults. Like, I remember them being so grown up because it's just that sort of like perception, isn't it? That when you were 15, you watched Friends. When I was 15, I was watching you. It's like someone said to Kim yesterday after I raided, someone was like, oh, I've been watching you almost 10 years now, and now I've got a child who watches you too. And she was just like, oh, God. I distinctly remember being 7 and thinking 11-year-olds in the playground were full-on adults. Yeah, they just seemed like so grown up. It's just such a weird, like, perception. And then, like, it's weird finishing and then starting over again. The hairstyles change so much. Oh my gosh, it's like, yeah, when you watch Gilmore Girls and they've got those proper, like, 90s, like, pencil-thin eyebrows that were all the rage back then. Good morning, Twonk. How are you doing? What scale of hedgehog cake are you today? I was 13 when I started watching Yogscast. It's, when I was 13, I was watching Simon and Lewis playing Minecraft. Maybe that's why my life went weird. Maybe. I will see if the Banuis do want their treat. Now, people shave their eyebrows and draw them back on. It's true. I was thinking about eyebrows earlier. When am I not? I was just thinking about how it seems like a lot of eyebrow trends come back round. So my advice would be to leave your eyebrows alone and eventually they'll be in fashion. However you want them. Jerry, look. Would you like some leaf? No, I was like, should I try offering him the fennel? This is fennel. I thought he might try it, but he was like, no. Fifi, can I leave you with this? And I'll go and see if I can tempt the boy. Jerry, what if you had this? Jerry. I'm gonna go in through this way. Jerry. 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 Not even chinning it. He's so offended that I would offer him fennel. He's like, moo. Oh, look at it. Can I break in this way? Oh, no, too late. Fifi found it. Jerry, what if you just gave fennel a try? Ooh. There you go. You had your fair share, Fifi. She's over digging at my Jim Jams to make up for it. His entire body language was just, I said, good day, sir. Morning, potato. He did look, what are you doing? it common practice for buns to steal food out of another bun's mouth, or is it just a Fifi thing? I think some bunnies do it. Some impolite bunnies. I never saw it between Gerry and Genevieve. It was just a thing that came into our lives with Fifi. But I have seen videos of other bunnies doing it. Naughty little bunnies. I think Gerry was not prepared when it first happened. He was just like, what? Because we had him as like a solo bunny for like 3 months. And I think he just got used to, like, you know, he could have all his food in his own time, and he turned into such a little monster in that time. Didn't you, baby boy? Like, he was like super submissive when we had Genevieve. She was definitely like big boss bunny. And then we were really worried about him being on his own, because we were like, oh, he's just such a shy little thing. And then all of a sudden, when he was the only bunny, he just became this like, he was so like boisterous, and he would just like yeah, he just all of a sudden got like super brave, I guess, because he wasn't didn't have someone putting him in his place all the time. I was chuckling to myself last night about how much Gerry ignores Fifi's thumping, when thumping is essentially an early warning system. Morning, Weathers. Yeah, he just completely changed. We got to know him a lot in those 3 months. Because before, like, if we tried to stroke him at all, Genevieve would just run over and, like, bite his bum, chase him off, and then she would take the cuddles. So we didn't really get to spend any time with him then. And then all of a sudden we got to know the true Gerry. What little naughty boy he was. It was so funny. You would like go to put your hand down on Gerry. You'd be like, I'm gonna pet you. And by the time you got to here, he had been chased off, and you'd be petting Genevieve. You were like, oh, hello. And he would just be off in the corner like, oh, never mind. Whoever out of Harvey and Cookie gets the first treat is going to have to run away from the other while I frantically shout to the other one to get the treat that's in my hand. They do. They never go for it. They always try and steal the one off of the other bunny. They'll never be like, oh, look, we both have one. They will drop their own one to try and steal another one. They are silly banooies. We wouldn't change them. They're such little goofballs. Goofy. Look at this. Gerry, you're so scruffy at the moment. You look like a little, like you've never been brushed in all your life. He's like, I don't care. The one that the other bun has is the tastiest. Yeah. Yeah, they're very much grass is greener. Oh dear. Did you brush him? He's like a hydra. If I brush him, he only seems to get more fluff the next day, and I'm like, how? He's just always getting more and more fluffy. I guess because like the brushing dislodges it a bit, and he gets his like brings his coat through a bit more. But I can show you the wait, it's around here. I will be back, Gerry boy. This is what I got from Gerry. Hand for reference. I can just make a whole other Gerry. He is his animal skin basically just scalp. I guess so. It's like bunny skin is very thin, very delicate. You have to be very careful with like if they ever get wet and stuff, like how you dry them. That will be enough to make another Gerry, yeah. We can just squish it into a little... Look at her bum. Squish it into a little baby Gerry. His molt line on his face has gone really funny as well. Like he's just got this bit here that's waiting to get the molt through. And then this bit's done. It's just this little a little section. Have you ever considered using bun fur to stuff a pillow or a teddy? We usually chuck it out for the birds for nesting, but it probably would have enough to start stuffing little toys or stuff. I don't know if you can needle felt with bunny fur. I don't know if it's too like fluffy. I don't know if you can do it. But yeah, I've not done a podcast episode with Boba yet. Drying them. I've never really had to dry them too much, but I think it's more like just getting towels and like dabbing and holding them in the towel rather than being like just not being too rough. I can do it with cat hair, it's just a bit too fiddly. Not dabbing like, hey. Friday Match 2023 bun fur cushions. I'm going to be announcing some new merch. Sorry, I got bun fur in my mouth. Just this massive at the end of the month. Oh my gosh, it just floated up in there. Suddenly a mellow. I think I must have had it on my hand and I've like moved my hand up. But yeah, it should be new merch. I don't know if it will get made, but because it's my first time like crowdfunding stuff, I might just stick with print if I can. Just stick with print on demand. But yeah, I think you have to wait till it comes off the cat fur. True. A sneak peek. Well, I'll be doing a sneak peek very near the end of the month. So just in a couple of... Wait. What's the date today? Is it next Friday, I think? You know who doesn't have new merch? Brie. I have been bothering Brie. Oh yeah, a week tomorrow then. A week tomorrow I'll be showing a little sneak peek. Hello, my Gerry boy. What was I going to say? Beep, 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 poo, poo, poo. I can't remember. Oh yeah, Brie. I have been bothering Brie for years to start making merch. I literally I've sent him so many. I gave him everyone involved's emails. I'm like, oh, Secret Squirrel, thank you very much for the follow. You know, I've tried to help him with designs. I've tried to do it, and I'm just like, Brie, do it, because it's one of those things that we're obviously in a very privileged position that we have the likes of Nina and you know, just being able to have this whole team of people who you can be like, I want this, and they'll be like, okay, well, this is how we could make that happen. He just needs to take advantage of it. He does. Before our contract runs out and we're both kicked out of the Yogscast. He needs to do it now. It's only a matter of time. So but yeah. Well, Nina's done all of my merch, but obviously other people do get theirs from other people, or they outsource. Like I know that G and Alex both have sort of outside artists for theirs. Morning, Star Lily, how you doing? Not Jelly Baby, thank you for the follow. Not a baby. Oh, Gerry, that was a big yawn. I probably should have come down here for that. He just screamed at the floor. One day we'll get sheepy merch. Yeah. I will keep on pestering. As much as I can. First kicks you out the Yogscast, you can always ask. Yeah, Kirsty can just leave the door open for me and I'll sneak back in. Alex Turner Wellies merch when. He'd just be wellies, but he will write Alex on them in Sharpie. Yeah, Boba did some Ozzy merch. She drew a t-shirt for her based on one of her tattoos. Kim's merch is out now. Kim's merch is very lovely. With the lions. I need to just start going into the office and stealing merch and wearing it so I can shout people out. Or I guess actually paying for it, but no. I want to get Kim's new shirt. Yeah, it's really lovely, isn't it? It's very nice. That's my favourite sort of merch, I think. Like, I tend to go towards the sorts of things that are, if you know that it's like tied to that person, then you know. But even if you didn't watch that particular person, you could still like the design sort of thing. I think that's what's really good about like both Ozzy's and Kim's, to be honest, is you can appreciate, obviously like Kim's has a very deep meaning and it's very personal to her, but also you can just appreciate it for just the design itself as well. It is good. Good morning, Polly. I'm gonna get Kim's shirt for my birthday. Nice. But yeah, it is good. I swear I was gonna say something else, but it's gone out of my brain now. There it goes. I was thinking maybe for October I could ask if I could have the mug with the orange on the inside for Halloween. But I don't know how many people would actually want an orange mug. Weirdly, I think the best merch can function regardless of its link to the content creator. Yeah, that's what I've always tried to do. Like, I've always tried to... I remember the first time I was getting merch and I showed Nina the sort of design I wanted, and then she put me in it and I was like, no. Just the Banui. I want it to be as, like, open as possible. Don't want anyone to have to know me sort of thing. Design more stereo. Yeah, I would want one. Do you like orange? See, this is the nice thing about if you have print on demand stuff, is that you don't have to worry about like 200 people wanting something. It can just be if someone does want it, then they can have it. If you don't, it's fine. I wore my bun shirt yesterday. Nice. I wore mine the other day when I got my ice cream. Oh, that's a point. Is it going to be... There's vague blue sky outside. I want a bronchi face shirt like Darius has with Kirsty. Do you know, for ages, Kirsty and I have been saying, like, we should get comfort zone merch. And then we never do anything about it. We just go, yeah, we should do this. Okay, let's talk about it sometime. Okay, bye. Print on demand also avoids another Duncan Park disaster. Can I have a print on demand Gerry? I'm going to go for the most specific merch ever. Having said what I've said, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, you can get those t-shirts where you can fill the entire thing. Like it's a whole t-shirt design. Just get one of those. That's Gerry's yawning face. When will banana splits be added to PlayTub? I hope they do. I did send him a message being like, bananas. He ignored me. Have you talked? Alistair says the only merch he wants is just a plain plate with the blue circle like in PlayTub. I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, you could just use it as a plate. Really functional. When is Alistair adding bunnies as an alternative to the cats in the lobby? So people can smush them. A bunny ear hoodie would be very lovely. I feel like you already get quite a few of that sort of thing already. I don't really know if we can make those sorts of things. Truth be told, because I've never really pushed the boundaries of what merch we make. I don't know if we could have that sort of thing. I'd love something embroidered. Just a normal plate, yeah. Just an innocent plate. Could do little figurines of the player models or the statue. True. Maybe I should buy a chef's hat for when PlayTop is released. Because I always dress up as a chef and then never actually do any of the chefing because Kirsty wants to do it. A body pillow with the buns on one side and Mr. Tabs on the other. Oh my gosh. I tried to tempt Alistair with doing voiceovers on the game and I said I'd do it for free. Wouldn't the player models just be generic board game meeples? Yeah. I wonder what's going to be added to the game before it comes out. Like, I don't know. I know one thing that I'm sworn to secrecy on. But other than that, I found a tuft. Buy an assless apron. That's what I'll wear to stream it. Good morning, Five. How you doing? That's true, actually. Aprons don't usually have the butt. What are you sworn to secrecy on? Well, let me tell you. 8 days until the game of the year comes out. Wait, what day of the week is the 4th? A card that adds a certain customer standing in the way. Yeah. But I would love to do more. I am very tempted to do a hoodie at some point, just because it's a Thursday night. Nice. So I guess that means it's like 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away now. If you give us a secret, then we can keep it for you. Then you can't lose it anymore. This is true. This is very true. It'll be a very nice surprise. I'm excited for everyone to get to play it. I don't know how much it's going to be, but yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice when more people can join in the fun. I haven't had like almost a year's worth of us hyping it up. Is it Steam Deck compatible? Oh, look at that big stretch. Oh, hello, Alex. I hope you're doing good. I think it is, but I couldn't say for sure. For sure. I would love a Karen card, though. Bad customer that makes more dirt and follow the waiter to complain. Look at this little boy. He's a baby boy. He's a baby boy. Alex says he's doing good. Nice. Nice. Oh, sorry, Gerry. I was getting a little tuft from your bum. I don't think he was very impressed. I'll leave your bum alone. There he is. A baby. I like the way you wiggle, sniffer. For sure. Oh, Gerry. He's breathing so quickly. He's like, oh, geez, what are you looking at me for? What have I done? What have I done? But yeah. It'll be nice. I think pancakes/waffles would be a fun addition. Make batter, batch, and then pancake and waffle. Add topping to order. This is true. This is true. I feel like that could be some sort of like, well, you get savoury waffles as well, don't you? Because there's a place in St Albans where you can buy savoury waffles and then a dessert waffle. You get like banoffee waffle. So yeah, I think waffles could be a good one. But then you'd probably start getting like weird mixes where it's just like waffles and mash with broccoli. But yeah, a banoffee. It was a banoffee. I had a vegan waffle in Brussels. Nice. There's a place Alex and I found that does waffles in Bristol, and we've started getting them more often than we should. Well, I think we've only had them twice, but that already feels like more often than we should be buying massive waffles. Ice cream, on the other hand, that's allowed. Arnhul, are you still up for Arnhul said he was gonna bunk off work and meet me for ice cream today, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be so good. Something else would be nice to get merch-wise. I dropped my pink mug a few weeks ago and was looking at getting another black and white one. Still have one in work and another at home, but since the Yorks changed the shipping to fixed prices, I can't really justify spending as much on postage as on a mug itself. There was something else new and exciting to go in the same box, though. Oh, I should bring back the pink one. Pink one's always my favourite. That's the one that I use. Give him a nose kiss. A lovely baby boy. I don't trust savoury food on stuff that is supposed to be a dessert. Yeah, I get confused with some things that are like there's a place in Bristol called LD's Kitchen, and it does it very serious. I like that his malt line is so wonky as well. But they do, I guess, is chicken and waffles just a standard thing? But they do the vegan version of that. But you can choose to either have gravy or maple syrup on top of it, and I'm just I just can't, because I've never had it, I just can't picture a meal that you could have either of those choices and it work with either of them. I was just what? I'll have to give it a go sometime. Looks very grey in this light. I never really pick Gerry up unless, well, I do occasionally. Sometimes I pick him up and I cuddle him on the sofa, and he I'm not gonna do it yet, but wait, why are you in a call? I thought you were bunking off work today. Why are you in a call, Anhu? Savoury stuff with maple syrup is actually quite nice. That's true, actually, now I think about it. Chicken and waffles is like pineapple on pizza. It sounds gross, but slap some fruit on that pie and try before you deny. I'm in a call with my manager to say I'm ill. Oh, okay. Okay. Should we raid Vizty? Vizty is very lovely. But I get, what is Fifi doing? I can hear her kicking off and I cannot see what she's at. Oh, sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing with the camera there. I think she's just throwing hay everywhere. I don't know to what end. Wait, can I look through with this? There's a very small gap there. I cannot see her through it though. I think she's run away again. Lovely zoom into Gerry's eyes. Oh look, he's having a toffee. Is he going to do a toffee twerk? There he goes. Do you like that? You a happy boy? Fizzy has been chosen, yeah. The chosen one. I need to get down to the office after oh, I'm gonna miss tomorrow because I'll be on my way to Cumbria, so have a lovely weekend. Oh, bye bye Emma, have a lovely day today. Enjoy your Thursday, Friday and enjoy your holiday as well. Morning Gavish. It's raining. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain today. I don't think it's going to. But I don't know if it will be ice cream weather. I'll just have to see. I don't know how late the ice cream place stays open, so maybe I could go for a cheeky after stream one. But yeah, I think the garden could do with some rain, especially as I have forgotten to water it since it's been boiling hot. Take boba to... Oh, I just saw... There you go. I found a Fifi. Just check the UK weather forecast. Yeah, it's not so bad now, thankfully. I think it was just Monday and Tuesday that were meant to be the worst of it. The ice cream place is called like Happy Cow Vegan Ice Cream Van or something on Instagram. I think the other day they were like, "Oh, we're having to close at 6:30," and they were making it as if that was closing early. So I'm guessing it should still be open after the stream if we finish at 5. Yeah, should be fine. Oh geez, I've still got to think who to marry or who to date. I mean, I'm dating Lance on Stardew, but rated big minute. Thank you, Arnhole. I don't know if Branny is mid-story. Oh no. Arnhole's decided he's kicking you all out now. He's putting the chairs on the tables. He's it's time. Well, everyone, thank you for joining. I'll see if Bobo will let me marry her. Thank you for joining. I will be back on the main channel at 2 p.m. So I'll do a host here, but yeah, I won't be here. I'll be over on the main channel for Stardew in the office with Boba. So yeah, everyone have fun. Have a very lovely day. I'll see some of you later. Be lovely to see some of you in chat. But yeah, take care. Oh, look at you. He wants the cuddles. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. I can't see I don't know when it is. I got too panicked by Anhul saying a minute, so so I just started saying bye. I don't know how long I have. But bye. 10 more seconds. Okay. Bye everyone. Look after yourselves. Be good. Be like a squishy Gerry. Bye. Okay. Look at you. We're gone now. Nice. Okay, Gerry. Bye everyone. Bye. Boop.